see if this kicks it. Here we go. Burp. I don't know if anyone actually heard that, but that was a burp. Hey, welcome to Beer 30. I'm Greg.
And I'm Josh.
And today we have one that my sister-in-law, Wendy, has donated to the cause, you know.
That's cool.
She had
Thanks, Wendy.
Yeah, thanks, Wendy. She took a cruise with, I think, her mother, and I don't know if she went with anyone else, but she brought me back this Alaskan Hopō Thermia.
Hopō Thermia.
Like Hopō Thermia? Yeah.
Like hypothermia?
Yeah. Let me see if I can. There we go. So it's a double IPA.
American double IPA. It is as big and bold as the mythical lone brewer himself. Legend has it that he first came up with this beer with the help of his woodland friends to fight against the long, frigid winter nights endured by all the pioneers of the last frontier. It's kind of weird if you think about it to have an IPA first of all in the in the really cold climate. It's just, you know, we always talk about that.
Yeah, like a summer beer.
Yeah, it's kind of like a summer beer. But of course, I mean, I think in parts of Alaska it's not like it's winter all year round.
Oh no.
They do have a summer season that lasts for literally like a month or something like that.
Yeah. No, they have a lot of they have warm weather too. It just depends on where you are. I don't think anyone really lives in the cold areas in Alaska. It's all
too far north.
Yeah. This is Alaskan Brewing Company from Juneau, Alaska.
Yeah, Juneau, which is very, very far south. I think it's actually in that little strip that's connected to Canada, like below like the major part of the state. You know what I mean? You
well, I know what you mean, but I don't know if you're correct or not. I hope you're right.
Geography lesson for you.
So, smells like a nice double IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we've had double IPAs. Yeah, this isn't too bad. We've had double IPAs in the past. What was the Swamp Ape?
Oh, my goodness.
That was one that was
harsh.
Really, harsh.
Well, it was like 12%, wasn't it? Somewhere in that range?
It
10
was
or 12.
something like that.
Double digits, I believe.
But I mean, that tore apart here. I mean, it felt like a gator went at your tongue or something.
This is a little more mild at 8.5 ABV. The bitterness is 70, so other Josh, who's not here, he would hate it. It's way beyond his level of bitterness that he's comfortable with, which I think is around 35 or 40.
Well, because it's the IBU. Does it list the IBU?
Right, that's what I'm saying. 70 IBU for bitterness.
Oh, okay. I thought he's... anything above, 35 or
above
40.
35 or 40, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad. It is a little more on the tongue scraper
it is
side,
but I don't find it as... We actually reviewed Swamp Ape even a second time.
Yeah.
Because we're like, okay, maybe our palates have grown, and maybe we're... And I can't remember if we enjoyed it a little bit more the second... I think, obviously, we probably did the second time.
Yeah, I think we weren't as turned off by it, but I still think it was, like, too strong.
Yeah. This, I'm okay with, but it's still at that level. You're getting... IPAs, I tend to like the fruity, citrusy, juicier IPAs as opposed to the piney and harsh ones.
Yeah.
You're looking up to make sure. Yeah, it is. You're correct.
So it's on the west side of British Columbia.
West side.
Yeah, so it's pretty far south. I mean, not as far south as the United States, obviously, or of like Washington. It's still pretty far north, but it's not like in that whole big chunk of Alaska you normally think of when you think of Alaska.
where most people don't live.
Yeah. Well, Anchorage is way up there.
Yeah.
Fairbanks, Alaska.
But
yeah, this isn't bad, but it is strong.
For a double IPA, it is what it is. I don't I like IPAs. Double IPAs can sometimes get a little crazy.
Yeah.
I think right here, this is just a little too bitter for me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm changing.
Man, you're softening.
I'm softening. I don't want to say I love this because if I had a bunch of these, I probably wouldn't. One would be plenty.
Right.
So but it's good for what it is. So
Yeah.
I would give it a B. I give it a solid B. But it's just not the type of IPA that I normally would go for.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like refreshing and drinkable. It's more like a sipping beer. I agree with you though. I think a B is a pretty good grade because it has a good flavor to it. I wouldn't necessarily say that I pick out anything specific. It listed the hops here, Nugget and Apollo hops. Those aren't really two that I think we're very familiar with, and obviously they're not all that citrusy. So
no, they're definitely more piney, and
yeah.
I mean, if you don't like IPAs, you're not gonna like this one,
Right? Yeah. Other Josh would not like this.
No. So anyway, I guess there it is. Check out our other videos that we have on beer30.tv or just go to YouTube and search for Beer30 TV. Also, check out our podcast, stuckinbetapodcast.com.
Coming up next
If you're watching the live stream. So we'll see you next time. Bye.